to help each other. Not to see a brother in want and leave him down. No, we don't do things, we don't do that here.
or to be in want to make yourself a stranger.
That's it too. You see? Go ahead, huh?
Say, cast away the burden of man, put off now the weak nature.
That weak nature go back to effeminate. Your mortal thoughts. The weak nature. You being all soft because something just come. Somebody say something about you. Shit. Say what you want. The brother mentioned earlier, people gonna be labeling us. Go ahead, label us. Yeah, y'all is Judas, y'all is snake. Yeah, guess what? Yahushua is a snake too. Right? So what? How much more me? What? Because you didn't get to supplant me, the supplanter, in righteousness, you mad? Fuck out of here. Yeah, you want to say something, huh?
Yeah. Say, this part it says, cast away the burden.
You know how two others be mad when they have to supplant you.
That's right.
I see it.
When they get one up over you.
Yeah, they always like to have an edge over you. And when you see their folly, shit, you guys don't show them it, you become the enemy. Well, because I tell you the truth, I become your enemy?
That's right.
Go ahead, huh?
They hated him that rebuked at the gates.
That's right. Right? It says, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. Right? So weak nature to, be holding things in your mind that can hinder you from actually keeping the brotherhood. Forgetting that, you need to be amongst brethren to, strengthen you and so on. Yeah? It's not the time for being, a stranger because it can cause you to be weak. Yeah. So that's how, give your brethren, or like sister, daily bread or daily food.
Wherever they really want, wherever they want, the daily, somebody get it in James chapter 5.
Yeah.
James chapter 5 and verse
it even could be the food could be spiritual, and so on, because in the time of difficulty we find that we don't you don't think straight, and sometimes even at the time that the man thinking straight, this when it's expected of you to give the man daily food, because if he ain't thinking straight, you ain't supposed to watch him and let you fall off, right? You help out. It's like, for instance, the things that one of the spiritual power that come with this knowledge is to see things before it happens. Right? And to see things before it happens, you actually, give a man advice and so on, and tell you, hey, look out. Watch yourself. Most people do is, give him that. But yeah,
this is James chapter 2 and verse 14. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say ye have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food,
see, if a brother or sister be naked, they will be naked, meaning the lacking. Yeah, you understand? Even if they with sin, they with the self-esteem, it may be low, right? They're beating themselves down because of the things they have done, the things they do, right? They want and so on. Right now, them that you're mature enough. That's why I said put away the mortal thoughts, mature enough to walk, to actually speak out of what's going on with them. Right? It's a sad thing if you're going to speak somebody out of this shoot to carry your problems, so you can't bring it to a brother. You just have to, confess each other faults to one another. Bear each other burden. Right? So now you hold him back. I ain't think they can understand me. All I'm gonna do is cut me. I don't really want. You understand? Yeah. But it's not just about cutting, you run around thinking that it's a cut, but it's not cut, right? It's actually, iron sharpened iron, right? Yahushua, you could look at this as a cut if you want. Yahushua say, hey, Satan seek to save you, to have you, but I have prayed for you. But when thou overcomest, strengthen thy brethren. Right? You see, if Peter was weak after hearing, he would be like, you know, Satan. And you understand? Strengthen, he advise you after. When you overcome, strengthen thy brethren. Right? And that's the daily food as well.
Yeah, it says, continue it.
Right? He was so dumb, right? He didn't want to glorify the Most High so bad. I was trying to tell him he's going to die. And he's going to glorify the Lord. John the last chapter. I was trying to say that you're going to get bumped and you're going to glorify the Lord. Because confidence dropped. After you deny the Lord and all of that.
Yeah, I got piece more of this, sir.
Strengthen.
Exactly.
You understand? You're in passion, he's a sellout, boy.
Yeah.
You understand? But chop the man this, you're a sellout.
That's weak nature.
See, yeah, that's the weak nature, can't solve the weak nature. Right?
Yeah.
And you also make it so easy for him that he could go back to the brethren. Because when you weigh yourself down with the sin, you can't really face a man. You know, your shoulder drop.
There's
you're
pride
down.
too.
Right? And there's pride. It don't, you see, it don't always be that you got a guilt, you know. It's be a pride.
Right.
You know, you beat yourself down and you're going amongst people that don't even acknowledge and understand when you're down and they just beating down. So this is something you must acknowledge on both ends.
Can.
Right? That's the daily food.
It's true.
It says, and what, it's like I can finish. You ready, sir?
Yeah, go.
Verse 16 of James 2. And one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be you warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body.
It sound like TDJ.
What doeth it profit? It sound like our old pastor.
You know, like
You remember your old pastor? Yeah, Joe last season, that one. I'm saying you got no money.
All of them passing, bro.
that's the point, right? You know, back in the days, so got this Christian church, right? Long before the church was much younger, right? Pastor used to tell people that when they get a light bill due for pay tomorrow, pay the offering, the tithes, the Lord gonna provide for them. So imagine now, GPA come and cut off your light. And you gotta stay months without current because you can't make the money, you don't work, you ain't do nothing.
Or you got to pay the reconnection fee.
There's wickedness.
It's wickedness.
Real wickedness.
Well, the scripture said that they have so iniquity and wickedness. Or, you know, something pertaining to that.
Yeah, even the things that's troubling, don't get them back, you know, on the same precept. Even the things that trouble in the spirit. Because they do have brothers that reach out. They do have brothers that pull themselves out. Right? But the scripture talk about letting them do it in gladness, you know, and you know, talk about a singleness of heart, do it with joy. You understand? Now you make it hard that you got something going on with you, you're not making yourself visible. You know? You're putting up the bar. You know, something you want to put out there. You're not being, what? The script beats come out here and say, hey, we got 100% truth and so on. Right? The time you're preaching, you're 100. Being 100% truth is to be 100 even with self.
There's a next level of humility.
Exactly. Right? Because, you know, pride is supposed to be done humility too.
Yeah, precept it. Got the wall, right? The wall is not good. The wall is not good, right? One of the reasons the wall of Jericho being built to is to keep people out, right? And it was like a security for them, right? That's basically what a wall is. And the wall, you know, is not good towards brothers. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 4:9. It said, two are better than one because it is good, because it have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he had not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And a tree toward God is not quickly broken. Right? And when Yahweh was sending out the disciples, He was sending them out 2 by 2.
Two are
Right?
gathered in my name.
And guess what? He was sending them out more than 2 by 2 too, if you read it good.
Yeah.
Right? They had some of them was going out even 70 different groups. You understand? So, hey, the Lord never tell you to walk alone. The Lord never tell you to walk alone. Otherwise, He would have never tell you that the second great commandment is that you love your brothers, you love yourself.
That's right.
How could you show love if you don't, you can't see? The scripture says, how could you love? You could love Yahweh who you can't see and hate your brother who you could see.
That's right.
You see, we're not supposed to do that.
Even you like it yourself.
Yeah.
Right? You could read up there, verse, man.
Which one? Oh,
Yeah, this is James chapter 2 verse 15. If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be you warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doeth it profit? Even so faith, if it hath not works,
Yeah, what profit? But just tell them, depart in peace. No soul, still wounded, no kind of building. You understand? And, it's like, for instance, a brother may just need help, and you thinking help is just happening around. But you're just having around knowing very well his situation, but you're not addressing directly to it. You're just having around. Now you can all the time be around with just a sore spirit.
right.
You understand? But often it's only good that you talk upon it. Right? Not all situations is good to talk upon a sober mind. You not drink some of this shit.
As the scripture says,
Right?
a wounded spirit who can bear, because even the person next to you can't bear the spirit, Like you that, like how the scripture said, as music in mourning, okay, they have music out the time. Let me get.
Because it could be all day on east side. Everybody know east side and get these other nations and get. You understand? We be preaching on them things, but these nations, when we gonna do them, we're gonna be fall upon this earth. But shit, the principal things in Israel, you need to exercise as well. Judgment shall begin at the house of the Lord.
Yeah. If you look at when you look at charity in Israel, the time of the Passover, when Moses say, hey, go with your neighbor and join together, bring the family together, there was charity. How much more among us now?
Yeah, you share a lamb with your neighbor.
That's right.
Yeah, we are more lamb than to feed two. And you just,
Yep.
I got starved by this one another day.
Yeah, you had that in Israel. You see, one of the things, in Israel, they didn't have nobody poor, bro. They didn't have nobody poor. When Solomon was ruling, they didn't have a poor Israelite. Right? And that's the time we had the name back to.
Okay, now it is.
Yeah, but I was speaking basically on this time because right now we have some that poor, right? And even all of us poor.
The whole Israel
But
poor.
got some of us, all of us poor. But I want me, got some of us might be holding in this time, sufficiently,
Yeah.
right? And some that may not. You understand? That's what going back. The brother Mashak was saying, going back to the charity, and it's not about just, material things.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not about material things. Yeah, you have to know that?
Yeah, it says, even so, if faith hath not works, it's dead being alone.
Yeah, faith has not works, is dead being alone. If you don't put the effect, you don't live these precepts, you don't put these little precepts that you always read over. It's one of the things, right? I'm going to give the Christians credit on, but still, it's vain credit. When you talk about context,
Yeah.
right? You're going to read out the whole precept, you understand, for one thing, and they got other things that we precept that we look over.
Right. Well, it's
You
not really,
understand? Like you're reading out the book or certain chapters, you fast read what you want and then we do, but you understand? And these are some little things you got to keep, in mind. Because I wish I see come in the volume of the book, every single thing. Not one of these, not one word or one jot shall fall, none.
Charity.
Right?
not one jot or tittle shall.
Yeah, everything will come out.
Also, charity is a big thing because the scripture also talk about you can get the best knowledge of this sin, and you ain't got charity, avail it nothing. You got to get the balance. And Yahweh show you the balance. Yahweh had the wisdom, and also Yahweh had charity to even wash the disciples' feet and be a servant to them. There's charity also. Even laying down your life was charity. You see the importance of it.
Laying down your life for friend. No love greater than this.
Yeah, but
and it's not just jumping in front of bullet on G.I. Joe and shit.
right.
You understand? It's different from it coming.
Just
add. Like sometimes you might be late for some way or running on something, you know, but say, my real dumb like 19. It's like, right. Suck you. I just left you there. You understand? Sometimes it's that.
The scripture talk about the balance and weighing out.
Yeah,
weighing out. You know, you gotta what brother had to do is weigh out the situation.
Weigh out this,
You know, it's about the balance.
The balance of spirit.
Right, part two, right? Alright, sometimes Moses could set it up this way. Maybe I'm talking to this brother, but he listening me, but he in the position for deal with the matter with me. So we call another brother into counsel who got more experience concerning situation, and the brother could advise me better. It don't always be the brother might be able to help you on the decision.
Or one particular brother you might mesh with all the time.
It all depends on who the Lord chooses at the period of time. Right? Now for example, right, our forefather King David and Jonathan, that was real compassionate love. David was a poor man to take off his robe, Jonathan take off his robe and give it to David. It showed humility.
But from the get-go, the father loved Saul. Saul loved Jonathan. But when Saul's spirit become corrupted, Saul loved David. But then when Saul's spirit become corrupted, the love from Jonathan and David was stronger than what Saul and David had. You know?
But even so, David still shows Saul love. Why?
And respect.
Because he touched not the Lord anointed.
He understood.
He had the fear for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. He knew that judgment belonged to the Most High at the point of time. Now that was showing mercy again. The house of Judah again showing mercy.
The reason Jonathan loved David so much because Jonathan is a prophet.
That's right.
The scripture says the spirit of the prophet subject unto a prophet.
That's right.
That's why he take off the robe and show Jonathan his king.
That's right.
His king mercy. Hey. You know, and that's how you treat a king. Yeah, one by one, the king stand up there.
You understand? Mind you what I'm saying as well. You know, just start to be saying, you know, y'all are kings.
God. No.
Yeah, right? It's like going back when Yahweh say washing everybody's foot.
If two times, yo, Peter, you say, Lord, that would not watch my foot.
We should wash your foot.
You say, if I watch not your foot, you are no part of me.
God, watch that.
Lord, not only my foot, but my